This is Michael Gerace with Clearview Sewer Cams. It is March 16th, 2021, and we are performing a video sewer inspection. We're performing an area drain inspection through the area drains in the backyard right now, and we're at 1468 Heather Oaks Lane, Thousand Oaks, California.
I mean, once again, it's funny because I'll have a picture of this and I'll have a sample of them. Oh, good. It'll take the sample. And now there's an audible alarm. You're supposed to have them on the windows, but most of these are integrated alarms.
Okay, we're in the backyard area now, and we have area drains located all around the backyard area. We pulled a lot of the covers, pulled a lot of the grates. We're going to begin running through this area drain. Right now, we've got some water standing. We're going to see if we can maybe punch through whatever the obstruction is and clear this line. Try and see if we can punch through the obstruction maybe. A lot of debris. Unfortunately, with these turns, doesn't let you make a lot of these turns. They're straight T's. Ooh. Able to get through a little tiny bit, but then it just stopped. Does not want to let me through there. So we're going to locate exactly where we're at real quick, and then we're going to try and go down to another area drain. We're kind of open to this point where we're holding water. We've got to find the obstruction. We're going to pause our mic and we're going to try and locate this area. Okay, we've located this area. We've got to the next area drain in front of us, but unfortunately we can't push past that point. It won't let us. We make one turn and then it just stops dead. It actually looks like there's something down in the drain. Pull back a little bit. I'm going to pause for a moment. We're going to pause for a moment. Okay, we're going to pull our camera out. We're going to move our camera down to another area drain and see if we can feed through there. Maybe get somewhere and actually try and clear the line if we can. Maybe just a little bit of debris sometimes. It doesn't take a lot to plug these lines up. So far the line has quite a bit of debris in the bottom, but nothing major right there that would stop it up. We just got to get to the source of it. So we're going to try and move down a little bit. Okay, we're resuming recording again. We've moved to another location, another area drain. Let's see where this one leads us if we can get in. Yeah, we're in. Let's see where it takes us to. again, it doesn't want to go anywhere. So actually flipped our camera head over. Now we're going. Looks like we had some pretty large debris. Gonna keep pushing out. Maybe we're getting somewhere on this one. We'll find out where we're at after we'll locate it. A lot of mud. Whole lot of mud and debris. Okay, we're going to locate this area. Having a very difficult time trying to push past this area. So we're going to pause for a moment. Okay, we've traced as far as we can go, and we located this area right up against the back of the house. We're going to pull our camera out and move our equipment. And we're actually running up to a drain right there. So this has branch lines. This has T's and branch lines, like right there. We have a branch line. And we can't get into the branch line, unfortunately. It won't let us because of the way that these are run. They're straight T's instead of sweeping fittings, and there's not really a main trunk line per se running the way that it should with all the branch lines sweeping into it. They're just kind of run here and there and tied in, which is very common for area drains. They're not generally run by a plumber, they're run by a landscaper or a pool guy or a hardscape guy. So makes it very difficult. Makes it very difficult sometimes to tell where we're at. So we're going to pause for a moment. Okay, we're going to begin running through another area drain in the back patio area. It's adjacent to where the pot is, the hose bib, and the plant. We're on the right hand corner of the house if you're looking at the house from the backyard area. So we're going to try and run through this area drain and see where we get to. See if we can get into the trunk line now. We're in the darkness. We're running through a lot of debris. We got water standing in the line. We're just going to keep running through and see where we go to. Fortunately, we bypassed the T, and you can see the grate from another area drain. We're just coming up another area drain. Unfortunately, it makes it very, very difficult for us to tell which way we're going. So we're going to pause for another moment. We're going to try and move our camera equipment to the side of the house where we have a little larger area drain and see if we can get the line, see if we can get our camera coming back. So we're going to pause. Okay, so we're going to pull our camera out and we're going to go on the side of the house because we just can't get into the main run, unfortunately, because the camera won't sweep into the main because there's a T, but we're just going to bounce back and forth because it doesn't have sweeps that run into the main run, as it would be great. Right there is our main run. Kind of hard to see, but that's our main run right there, that fitting. But unfortunately, we can't get the camera to go that way. So we're going to pull our camera out now, and got a whole lot of debris. A whole lot of debris on our camera lens. We're going to pause for a moment. Okay, we're resumed. Now we're by the gate at the front left corner of the house. That's heading toward the backyard area. So we're going to try and run up the line and see how far we go. See if we can get into this area that's restricted. We have another inlet. Yeah, we have a lot of debris right there. Let's see. Try and push through. Yeah, we have major obstruction right here. Can't tell if it's a rock or exactly what it is. We're right about right here. That's it. We're only about right there. So we have a major obstruction right here. See if I can push through. Nope. Yeah, we're going to pause and we're going to locate this area. Okay, we're going to pull our camera out now and we're going to try and run through another area drain, hopefully running toward the backyard. We've got our camera out. I'm going to move my camera equipment. And we're going to insert our camera equipment. Oh, it looks like we're full of rock and mud down in there. And looks like concrete. Looks like concrete down in here. Let's see if I can get my arm down in there, see if I can get anything. Can't pull through. Can't get through that area. I'm going to pause our monitor for a moment. Okay, we're going to resume. We're going to run through the other area drain in the backyard. We're on the side of the house. We're on the left-hand side of the house as you're facing the house from the street. We're going to try and go through here and go toward the street now. We weren't able to go toward the backyard because of the fact we have a whole lot of concrete in the drain. And we have a hard time getting over this area. We're going to try and... There. Trying to get our camera shoved through. May take us a minute here. Doesn't want to go. We're going to try something real quick here. Okay. Got our camera going toward the front yard now. We're going to continue to run down. Now we got an inlet, and this is coming from what we can see the roof drain. We're going to continue to run out. Got some debris, got some mud, a little bit of rocks. So far nothing huge. A little bit bigger, now we have some bigger rocks. We're going to turn, we're actually pushing a rock out in front of us. I want to try and run out toward the termination at the front of the house and make sure that this area is clear. Another inlet. We're going to pause for a moment. Okay, we're going to continue through. Another inlet. A lot of roof drains. Inlet. And this is the main trunk line. Okay, unfortunately can't push out any further. We're out 100 feet. I'm going to pause for a moment and locate this area. Okay, we're going to start pulling our camera back. The water did go through. It is flowing. We can't get out all the way, and I believe it goes into a storm drain in the street. So we're going to just push back and get our camera out of the line. And we're going to move to the opposite side of the house real quick. And we're going to take a look at the other side of the house. We've got our drain flushed out pretty well. There may be some debris still in the line as we pull back closer to the inlet that we're at. Takes quite a bit of water and flushing to get all the debris out, especially when there was large rocks in there and as much mud as we had. These drain lines need to be flushed periodically to keep them running clear. Looks like we got them pretty clean with as much water as we ran so far. Keep going. May have gotten, looks like we got the majority of it. We do have some stuff still in there. Got some pretty good sized rocks still. Here. I could use a good hydro jetting, get all this debris out. You know, we still have quite a bit of mud, even though we were running the hose pretty close to this area. Stuff's pretty thick. Now we're pulling out, and that'll conclude our area drain inspection. From this point, we're going to move to the other side of the house. We're going to pause for a moment. Okay, we're in the backyard, and we're on the right-hand side of the house. If you're facing the house from the street, we're on the right-hand side. And we're going to attempt to run through a couple different area drains. See if we get through the line. This is the pool right back behind us. We got one area drain here and an area drain here. We're going to try and run through this first one and see if we can get through a lot of water in here. Try and fish our camera through the top opening going toward the front of the house. Very difficult. Very difficult to do. Okay, we've got the camera going forward. We've got a lot of roots in this line. Just packed with roots. We're not going to get through here at all. Packed with roots. And we're going to run toward, I believe, the backyard, but again, there's something obstructing us a little bit. See how far we can run up toward the backyard. We're just in murky water. A lot of mud, a lot of debris. And can't really see anything, and now we're stopped. I'm going to pull our camera out, and we're going to try and run through the other one. See if we can get our camera to go down the line. We're going to pause for a moment. Hold on. Let's get. Okay, we're back by the air conditioning units. Now, on the right-hand side of the house, as you're facing the house from the street, we have a 3-inch area drain here. We're going to try and get into it, see if we can get through a little bit. See where it goes. Quite a bit of debris in the line. A lot of mud. Now we're in the water, and can't really see what we're into. Very difficult. I believe we're coming up another area drain. They're sweeping back and forth. Yeah, it's coming up another area drain. Just sweeping back and forth. We can't get through this area. I'm going to pause for a moment. We're going to pull our camera out and see if there's another way that we can get into this line. Okay, we're at the right front corner of the house now. This is the gate going out toward the driveway, toward the street. This is going toward the backyard. And this is our water pressure regulator and water manifold area. We're going to put our camera in here. It'll be difficult to see, I can tell. There's a lot of mud and debris in here. And again, very difficult. Gotta run that turn. Try and push out if we can. Going through too many turns, tight turns. The camera just doesn't want to go. There we go. Got it to go a little bit. And we got a little frog in front of us. Continue to push out. Coming up the line. And we're running up a rain leader, running up the rain gutter. So, can't make that turn on the branch line, or the main trunk line again. And this line's just got a little bit of debris in it. Gonna continue to pull back. That's the rain leader. That's the bottom of the rain leader right there. We're gonna continue to pull back. You're going to have to get a snake in here and a small jetter and see if we can open these lines up. See if we can open these lines up, and we'll go from there. Just going to pause for a moment, rinse our camera lens off, and that'll conclude our area drain inspection for the time being.